Hello friends, welcome to Moment webinar. This is Tuesday 5 o'clock. So I am here with our regular weekly webinar, and I am glad to be here. And I hope you all have a good time. So today uh, I am also continuing with the our continuous topic, pattern searching, because as we know that. We are currently offering our course of pattern searching uh, for beginners. So we are having this course online going on, online certificate course on pattern searching. So these we are offering IP Movement services along with Sri Ramakrishna Institute of Computer Education and Applied Sciences. This uh, institute is recognized by NAC also, and this institute is located at Surat, Gujarat. This Sri Ramakrishna Institute is affiliated with Veer Narmad South Gujarat University. So Veer Narmad South Gujarat University is very well known university in south side of Gujarat. So we are collaborating this work, this online seminar, online workshop, and this online courses also along with IP Movement and SRKI. So we are three coordinators. Myself, Dr. Paresh Dave. I am founder of IP Movement Services, and along with me, two other coordinators are there. Dr. Ratna Trivedi. She is the head of the Department of Environmental Sciences from Sri Ramakrishna Institute (SRKI), and Dr. Jay Bargi. So he is head of the Department of Biotechnology. So we three are coordinators for this course, and we have started this course on June 9th. And this course, we are receiving very good participations from all around the India, and some participations also we are received from outside India also. So I am glad to inform you all that we have around 1,000 plus participation registrations, and out of these thousands registrants, we 350 already completed the course, and they have received the e-certificate also. And some of them, in most of them, they have also provided us feedback that they were very happy to attend this course, and they have learned a lot in the field of pattern searching. So during in this course, we have also organized around 5 webinars till now, and all these things are available at course website. So course website, I am sharing time to time on different our Facebook post and also on LinkedIn. So let's begin, with whatever we have learned till now. So till now, in the course, all the participants and other friends, we have learned about different type of pattern searches are there. So I'm just giving you recap of different pattern searches are there. Then we can go to the new topic of today's new topic. So main types are the patentability search. So we know that patentability search is what? That when the applicant or inventor wants to make sure that that invention is patentable. Patentable, we have also discussed the criteria of patentable. Those are nonce criteria. So novelty, utility, non-obviousness, and statutory requirements are there. So if any invention met the nonce criteria and its patentable subject matter, then the patent office will grant patent for that particular patent application. So patentability search is performed before filing a patent application or during a drafting of the patent application. And then next search is freedom to operate search. So in this freedom to operate search is there when any company or any applicant or any inventor, or any interested party, they wanted to launch any product in the market, before that launch of that product, they wanted to make sure that there is no any patented invention is there in the similar field or similar product they wanted to start manufacturing or they wanted to start marketing for that one. So that time the applicant or the interested party, company, they perform the freedom to operate search. The next is state of the art search. So this is very broad search to get the idea of the research field, in the particular domain, how many patents are filed and how is the trend from last couple of years, etc. So those things can be found in state of the art search. Then there is invalidity search. So invalidity search also we had, last week on June 12th, we had webinars by Ankur Sharma. So he gave very good detailed, explanations about invalidity searches and opposition searches. So when invalidity or opposition search is performed, when any patent application is granted, after then the invalidity search and opposition search is performed. Then there is a landscape search is there. So landscape search is similar to the state of the art search. So we have discussed, all these different type of searches in our course in more detail, and we have also, uh, given webinars by the experts in this field. So today I am going to bring, very different subject than this, different type of pattern searches are there. So there are some other searches are also there. So these searches are there. The one is that patent to product search. So as you can see, these names suggest that from patent to product. So if anyone has any granted patent, and from that granted patent, if anyone wanted to find, that what are the products are in there in market, they are, you're having use, similar kind of or same patented invention or not. So that's why this search is performed. So let's say what is that patent to product search. So and patent to product search is conducted which products, on the market is currently using an invented, or patented technology. So if I have patented technology and that patented technology is used by anyone in the market and they are having the product in the market, so my intention will be that to find all the products, whoever using, my patented technology or not. So that time anyone performed, the grantee or whoever is the patent holder right is that they company, perform this search generally. And this one I am giving, example that Apple's natural language, Siri technology patent is there. So we might all might have heard, natural language technology is there. That one lady's, sound is coming when you use any of the Apple's devices on. So when you say that, okay, when you ask queries, etc., or when you wanted to, follow any road path or anything, that time, these Apple devices, they have one lady's voice, and you can communicate with, speech conversion. So whatever you speak, that will be converted to the device, and then device will convert, whatever information there in the speech. So that technology, it's very worldwide famous as a Siri technology. So Apple is having, right over Siri technology, and they have patents over there. So now you can see that this Siri technology patent is there, and then if you wanted to find, different products which are used this Siri technology. So we know that various Apple devices like iPhones, iPod, Apple Watch, Apple TV, Apple TV 4K, and all the devices currently, Apple is making. So all these devices, they have, or they might have the same technology, Siri technology. So this is the example, based example, that if anyone has any granted patent technology, and out of that one granted patent technology, and many multi products, they are using that one. So when any company, let's say similar product is there or similar technology is there of any company, and they come to you and they ask that to perform search and to find, what are the different products are there in the market. So when you perform search, you have to be careful, to find out, different things. Then you have to see that what this technology is there, like Siri technology is there for speech conversion. So you can think, wherever this technology is going to be used, so those things you need to find, while performing a pattern search. So if you received the similar search, then you have to find, iPhones, or means you have to find any mobile phones, you have to find TV also, or you have to find any, digital devices, or any other, mobile gadget is there. So they might have, used the similar technology or same patented invention, they might have used it. So your goal will be there to find the whatever the patent or whatever the patented technology is given by the company or been given by the person, you need to find similar product to that one. So we call this one as a patent to product search. And then again I am giving, one more example. Let's say there is a patent related to light emitting diode is there. So there is a LED related patent is there, and then you have to find, what are the products are there in the market. Currently they might be using, similar technology, this patented technology. Then you have to find, mobile phones, televisions, and other, billboards. So now you know that these advertise big hoardings are there all around the roads and on shopping malls, etc. So all these billboards are also using, LED technology. And some devices apparatus also, like LED, small, indicators are also used in different apparatus or devices. So you need to find, those products also in the market. So whatever the products are there in the similar line, which are, probably using the LED lights are there or not. So these are the giving, best example. Then this will give you idea, where you need to find. So any patented technology, if you find, if you received any search like this one, then you have to think in the advance, where this technology can be used. And based on that, you need to start, finding product available in the market. So you can perform, search by using Google search and by other databases also, and different websites, you know, are familiar with that, that they might be, giving detail about that what a product details are given. So like, so let's say you are going to find, mobile phones are there, then you need to find, where it is possible that mobile phone is using LED, some that kind of, lines or that kind of text you can get it. So you need to, broaden your criteria and your knowledge and information, that how you are going to find it. So you must be available, means you must be aware that whatever the patented technology research you are getting, that where it can be used. So those things you have to list down first, and then you have to do perform your search accordingly. Then there is one more example I am giving. Let's say there is a one novel polymer is used, some invented as invented, and they have also already got the grant of that patent application. So that polymeric material is patented technology. Now you can think, this patented technology is there for polymer. This polymer can be used by different, products in different products. Not only that, but even if there is a one product, let's say bottles are there, plastic bottles are there. In plastic bottles, you need to find, all the manufacturers or all the possible, products in the market. They are, might be infringing to that patented technology. So this is giving example, so irrespective of the shape or irrespective of the size or etc of the bottle, but you need to find, that where this can be used. So this is not only bottle, but you can also find some other plastic materials are there, or some plastic utensils are there where these novel patented polymer is used. So that's why I'm saying that when you receive some search, then you need to broaden your knowledge and information, and then according to you have to perform search. Now there is another portion is that there is a second one is that, and what are the benefits? Let's say first we can look at the benefits. So what are the benefits are there for this kind of performing a search? So patent to product search, it will determine the products in the market they are infringing on applicants intellectual property. So as I said, applicants means intellectual property means patented technology. So this is performed generally for the company, whoever is possessing or they are already got grant of that patent application. So this patented technology they wanted to find what are the different products are infringing their patented technology. So that aim is that if you find all these infringing products, then you can go ahead and stop them from manufacturing, selling, or uh, doing any other business in the market. You can send notices them. The patent holder can send notice to them, and they can stop their infringing products in the market. And then second is that assert the value of your patent or patent portfolio with the help of accurate assessment for licensing, sale, or litigation purposes. Let's say you have one patented technology and you don't know where this technology is used by different products. So that's why you perform the search for patent to product. Let's say you this Siri technology I gave example that is used in mobile phone, TV also, and some other also gadget, electronic gadgets, etc. So that means that Siri technology, patented technology, has more value. That a value of that patent is more is very higher because it is used in different electronic gadgets. Like I say that new polymeric material is there. So if you find that different products infringing that, then your patented technologies value will get increased. So and later on if you wanted to sell your patent, or you wanted to license your patent, or you wanted to license your patented technology, so you can use this kind of patent to product search, and then these information will be useful for that. Even for litigation, as I said, if you wanted to find how many are infringing and you wanted to sue them, then company can sue for infringement also. And then it will also strengthen your bargaining position in licensing. So in licensing, there is a bargaining that how much you are getting, royalty, or how much money you are getting or monetary benefit you are getting from licensing the technology. So during that time also, you can get benefit if you perform the patent to product search. If let's say you are performing the patent to product search and you find out there are means there are many products are infringing your patented technology, then your bargaining power will increase, and you can increase your value of the your patented technology. You can see the other way around also. Let's say you are wanted to uh, license some patented technology, then you perform this search and you find out if there are not many products are infringing to that patented technology, then you can ask that whoever is the right or company or having the right of this patented technology, you can bargain to reduce the pricing also. So that's why these are the main benefits, and there are several other benefits are also there for, and why companies are performing patent to product search. Now another is that other way around. First thing we have seen, from one granted patent or patented technology, you have to find different products. Let's say instead of that, someone comes to you and they are only showing you that you have any product is there. So any product is there. Let's say they are showing you that there is one plastic bottle is there, as I have shown in the this presentation. You can see there is a green color one bottle is there, and this bottle is given, is showing or is given by your client, or any company is showing you, that this is my product. Now you perform how many patents are there in the similar field or not. So that's why it perform product to patent search. So first thing we learn about patent to product. Now is product to patent. So is all almost other way around. So once you received this kind of request and you wanted to perform the patent search, again I said, then you have to broaden your knowledge and information, and then you have to collect various data points. Let's say if you observe, first instinct, this is plastic bottle is there, then what thing will you can see immediately? You can see immediately is that there is one cap is there. So cap is blue colored is there. So first thing you have to find any product which is having the similar kind of cap. So any patent is there which is having similar kind of cap. So if any patent you find which are discussing about the similar cap technology, those patent you have to list down and you have to put it in your search report. Then next is that polymeric material. So you need to find out, these bottle made of what kind of polymers are there. So you have also need to find out patents which are discussing the polymeric material, or whatever the materials, raw materials you used in manufacturing this bottle. You have to find patents or patent application which is discussing polymeric materials also. Then you also need to find, color materials. Let's say the color, this green color bottle is there. So if any specific or any color materials used in manufacturing this plastic bottle, so whether any companies or inventor is possessing any uh, invention patent, related to color materials also. Then you also need to find process of manufacturing this bottle. So many time, not many time, but generally there are also process of manufacturing any products are there. So let's say in this case, process of manufacturing bottle also, any patent discussing this concept, process of manufacturing bottle, that also you need to find it. Then one more is that bottle design is there. So there is one more aspect is that we have not covered in detail. So that is design registration, or in India we call it design registration. In US we call it design patent. So whatever the ornamental look of this bottle is there, that might also be patented, or that also might be, protected by uh, IPR rights also. So you also have responsibility to find, any patents which are having, similar, which are discussing about the design or ornamental look of this bottle also. Then one more is that whether any machines or apparatus manufacturing this bottle is also there. Let's say this bottle is manufactured by one specific way, or one specific machine or apparatus is there. So that is also your responsibility to find, any apparatus or devices which are manufacturing or which are using the similar apparatus, whatever the this bottle is being made. So these are the different aspects, one need to consider it. So these briefly, I am giving you details that what are the things are there. So earlier, we have learned about patentability search, FTO search, state of the art search, invalidity search, opposition search, landscape search, and now I have also introduced you two more different type of searches are there. One is patent to product and another is product to patent search. So these are the details are there, and then we also discussed, in the briefly that when one needs to perform patent to product search or product to patent search. So I hope you like it, and if you have any query or questions, you can feel free, to post it over the comment section, and I would be glad to answer your queries also. So thank you once again, and thanks for your participation. And I also request you all to please join, if you are not already joined, for this our online pattern searching course. And then if you have already registered, then I will request you to go ahead and complete the course and then get the e-certificate. So thank you again for your presence, and next week we will bring again some new topic related to IPR. So every Tuesday at 5 o'clock we are going to, I am going to organize this moment webinar, and these are my contact address are there. So you can contact me by email, that is paresh.dave@ipmoment.com, or you can WhatsApp message me at 892 0004700, and you can visit our company website, or our Facebook or LinkedIn pages are also there for more information. Thank you again, and have a wonderful time ahead.